Hey y'all, this is TheBreeze and you're plugged into the Breeze lifestyle. Thanks for clicking on this video and please help me get to my goal of getting 500 subscribers before January 2024. Comment, like, subscribe, tell your friend to tell a friend. If you like it, then share it with the world. Nah, for real. So let's get into this video. This is going to be a continuation, not really a continuation, but I guess I'm bulk recording right now. So if you've seen this outfit in the last video, this is going to be the next video that I told y'all I was going to do about Bestie. So, and as you can see by the title, it is messy, okay? So, before I say this, it's sad that you got to say this with these type of videos, but I'm not bashing anyone. I'm not being hateful towards anyone. I'm not scared of anyone. Literally just telling you the story how it went, okay? All right, so if you don't know, watch the last video about Bestie. I'm not going to tell you no details. I'm just going to tell the story, okay? And it's not that long. It's about 25 minutes. Probably not even that. I just didn't edit it yet. But I recorded 25 minutes, so it's probably like a 20-minute video. It's not that long. But this is going to be a little longer. Maybe. We'll see. So, me and Bestie, now we are out of 8th grade, right? And, no. Because before 8th grade, I feel like it was 8th grade summer. Because I feel like he was scared to tell me. So, okay. Long story short, my best friend confided in me and told me that he came out the closet with me. So, not with me, but you know, I was the first person that he told. He felt comfortable telling. So, of course, I accepted him, and I had questions, like, because he was just with Pitbull, and he had another girlfriend. So, it's like, so what about them? So, basically, you know, he just, even though he was doing a do with them, he is attracted to men. So, I'm like, okay. You know, and I'm just thinking, like, it's a Pitbull. Like, because I never had like an attraction to Bestie. It was always on some best friend thing. And the fact that I did have an attraction to Stank Breath, right? So I really did like Stank Breath, and I would tell Bestie all the time. And even, I'm just putting two and two together. Like, yo, that's so crazy. So anyway, I would tell him all the time, and it's just that Stank Breath just like, so I had told Bestie to tell him that I like him. And Stank Breath, like, I remember one day him coming in and putting his hand over me, whatever, and like, oh, so you like me, da 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 da. And I'm like, yeah, you all right, you know, just playing a little game, whatever. And his breath was stinking, and I'm just like, I'm gonna stick beside him. I'm gonna stick beside him. Yeah. Like, nah, I'm like a breath stink, but it's fine. Like, we ain't never go out or nothing. It was just literally that and us hanging out sometimes, but we ain't never like kiss or really make anything official. It's just we was talking a little bit. So fast forward to summer. So I want to say that he told me about him coming out the closet. No, it was not summertime. Okay, so what I'm going to tell you was in the summertime, but it was in the school year that he came out to me and told me about that. And, you know, I told him that's cool or whatever, like, you know, be yourself, be who you are. If that's what you feel like you need to do, cool. But I did tell him, like, you need to break up with your girlfriend because that just don't make sense. Like, that's not fair. And I don't want to get this wrong because I think like they was arguing already, like they was about to break up, but then like I'm not the reason they broke up, but I do believe that they were still together, and I told him like, you need to break up with her. If that's really how you feel, then you need to break up with her. So he would tell me certain things about certain experiences that he had. Like, he would tell me a lot, y'all, like a lot. What he was going through, I knew. Like, I knew every escapade that he was having. So, cool. And then, okay, so he breaks up with her, you know, whatever. We still talking. Our relationship is still, it's actually even stronger because now he feels like he can talk about these things with someone else. So summertime comes. And at this time, like, me and Stank Breath, we don't talk. Like, we all cool. Like, we all cool, but he kind of fake. Like, Stank Breath has proven himself to be fake. It's like just certain things that we used to all hang out together, and then he would just have this aura about him. Like, he felt like he was the cool guy, and we was the nerds. Because I ain't never really been popular. And I wasn't trying to be popular, but when I first got there, the vibe was Stank Breath and Bestie. Not the most popular kids, but amongst the group of popular kids, right? So now that we in the streets, now, mind you, me and Bestie, like, Bestie don't live in the hood, okay? He live over West Side, but he don't live in the hood. And Stank Breath live in the hood. Mine, where I lived over West Side, was like in between. It's not the hood, but it's not the best area either. But anyway, me and Bestie not on no hood stuff. Like, we just regular. But it's like Stank Breath, he one way in school and he another way on the streets. Like, he trying to be this tough hood dude or whatever. And it's just like, we just didn't mesh or whatever. Like, he didn't really want to hang out with us no more. Cool. Now, oh, yes. Okay, so yeah, I didn't write no notes down about this story, but when I told the last one, I'm like, I gotta tell this one. And it's all kind of more so coming together. The timeline of things. So, what am I name her? What am I gonna name the girl? Alright, we're just gonna name her, not Pocahontas, Tiana. We're gonna name her Tiana. So, Tiana, and I'm just thinking about Princess and the Frog. I don't know. So, come to find out, like, I feel like it was the summer right before we went to high school. Stank Breath started talking to Tiana. So, cool. And because Stank Breath and Bestie was cool, Bestie and Tiana was pretty cool as well. And Bestie was like on his model type time. Like, he wanted to be a model. He knew how to dress for the times. And, you know, he knew how to take good pictures or whatever. So Tiana was on the same vibe. Like, she knew how to dress. She took pictures. And Stank Breath knew how to dress too. Like, they all kind of was on that. I really wasn't on that time. Like, I'm not gonna lie to you. My mom was picking out my clothes for a long time. And I really didn't care. Like, if I seen stuff that was cute, of course I wanted it. But I didn't really care about fashion or style. Like, I'm just putting on clothes, clean clothes, going outside, hanging out. That's how I felt. But these people, Bestie, Tiana, and Stank Breath, they was all about fashion and taking pictures and posting on MySpace. And, like, they was totally about that. So sometimes they would hang out without me because I have my whole other group of friends. Like, this is my new group of friends, but I still spend majority of my time with them. But me and Bestie, we live closer to each other now, so we do still spend a lot of time. And Bestie come with me to my old friends, and then I come with him to his friends as well. So, cool. So, me and Tiana never really hung out. I knew Tiana based off of who her best friend used to be or whatever. Not gonna go into details because I'm from a small town. So I'm trying my hardest to, like, tell this story honestly without, like, anybody ever knowing who I'm talking about. So if people do find out, just understand, like, my intention is to not, like, just be airing people out their business or whatever. Because I don't know what these people are doing right now. Like, I don't know what they're doing in their life. And I don't want to mess up nothing or interrupt nothing. But at the same time, this is the truth. And I'm just telling the truth that happened in my life. So anyway, I didn't really hang out with her like that, but we probably hung out maybe once or twice with Bestie because of Bestie. Because, and I used to hate, Bestie used to do this and I used to hate it so much. Like, I loved Bestie. We hung out so much. And I understand that we don't always have to just hang out with us, but if we are planning something with me and you, Do not be like, okay, I'm on my way and I got so-and-so with me. Like, this isn't a time where we didn't have cell phones. I don't think. Because I just remember leaving my house and saying, I'm going to meet you there. Or maybe he didn't have a cell phone and maybe I did. I don't know. But I just did not, like, it was a whole thing. We had to talk to each other before we left. It's like, I'm going to go get so-and-so. Or I'm coming with so-and-so. And it's like, this is me and you think. Hello? Good morning. Good morning. So yeah, but she was never like, she was cool. I just say that. Like, she didn't give off like her vibes online that she gave off in real life. Meaning, like, she did seem a little stuck up or whatever. But in real life, she was pretty cool. Like, I was like, she ain't gonna want to do the things that we be doing, and I'm not faking the phone for nobody. Like, you know, but she was cool walking around, you know, just really doing nothing, just chilling or whatever. So, long story short, one day, like I said, I didn't know the girl, but she was cool. So one day, Bessie's just talking to me, and he was like, I gotta tell you something. I'm like, what? He was like, don't say nothing. Like, you can't say nothing. You can't tell nobody, can't say nothing, can't tell nobody. I'm like, okay, what? Like, tell me, what is it? And he was like, I slept with stink breath. What? Like, huh? Excuse me, say that, excuse me, mom. Say again? What? Say like, yeah, like, so I'm not going to drag it out. I'm going to just tell you. Because at first he just told me a little bit, and then he told me everything. So first he just told me, like, he, you know, had encounters and an encounter with him. Then he goes to tell me that he's been having encounters with him since school. Since he was in school. Stank Breath just didn't want nobody to know. So that's why he wasn't saying anything. So before he even came out to tell me that he was doing this, he was already doing this with Stank Breath while he been had a girlfriend. So I'm like, whoa, like, and like he's getting into details, like details. So I'm just thinking to myself, like I can see that you are. You feel me? Like I can see when you told me it wasn't like, oh my gosh, you're like, it wasn't like that. But looking at this dude, this hood dude, it's like, really? Like he went so far to like show me videos of them doing it, because I didn't really believe it. I'm like, you lying. Like, cause he will, like I said, he's a jokester. He plays a lot. Like, you lying. Like, so, he really told me that to tell me, like, you know, he been having kind of problems with Stank Breath. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, but Stank Breath go with Tiana. Like, and you and Tiana be, and he like, yeah, I can't tell her. You can't tell. So you'll be in this girl's face all the time. Like, they like bestie. They call each other's best friends. I was not a little jealous, but that's why I was a little mad when he used to just bring her out of nowhere. Because it's like, also now it's your best friend. Oh, now you just bring her everywhere. Like, now this is what we doing, huh? It's like, no, but for real, this is what we doing. So anyway, because I am not one of them friends that feel like your friends can't have no friends. But me and him was like this. And it's like, if I'm your only girl best friend, you got to let me know before you bring somebody in the group. Like, because she not my best friend. Like, but anyway, so yeah. So he was like, yeah, I can't tell her. Like, I can't tell her. He will kill me if I tell her. I cannot tell her. And I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, I'm not telling her. Because that's not my friend. And she not going to believe me. And I'm not getting in the mix. Like, I'm not getting in the mix of that. That's your stuff, y'all stuff. I'm not. But I feel like you need to tell her. You hanging out with this girl. Like, you need to tell her what's going on. So, y'all, literally years went by, maybe like at least 10th grade. So that's 8th, 9th, and 10th. And I want to say even 11th grade, because in 10th grade, me and Bessie, in 9th grade, I went to a different school. 10th grade, me and Bessie went to the same school. And I think we all went to that school, I think. And then the next year, I went to another school. So my junior year, I believe, is when Tiana had her first baby by him. And it was at that point I had to revisit the conversation. And I'm like, y'all still messing? And he was like, yeah. Like, not as often, but yeah. I'm like, you need to say, like, this girl is having babies with this man. And he is humping on you. Like, you need to. And he like kind of justified it, like, we don't even talk like that. Like, him and Tiana don't talk like that no more. And like, because it was times where, you know, you thinking that this your dude's friend. So you know how it is, ladies. Like, if you cool, if the friend is sissing you, and you broing him, and y'all cool, and you and your man go through something, you might go to the bro, like, yeah, he tripping, like, just telling him the situation. So she would be telling him a lot of situations with them too, and he would be giving advice, and, you know, she would just do what she want to do, and that's cool. I mean, that's her prerogative. But I don't know, they had fell off. For some reason, they had fell off. So he like, no, I don't even really talk to her like that. And I'm like, it's still something I think that you should do. And I think to this day, I don't think that he ever told her. And it's just so crazy. Like, I had to tell the story. It's not a long story, but I had to tell the story because I'm in Atlanta now. And it's crazy to look at things. I've been dealing with this DL thing for so long. Like, my best friend was DL, and his lover was DL. And I knew people who was being affected by this in school, 8th grade, elementary. And I really didn't notice it until I moved down here. Like, yo, and it's crazy because it was the hood dude. And it be the hood. Y'all better watch out for these hood dudes who always want to hang out with their friends and stuff. Like, I'm not saying it's all of them, but it's a chunk of them that's chunking each other. I'm just telling you. So, I mean, if that's what you like, that's what you like. But I feel like if we can let y'all be entitled to what y'all like, y'all should let us be entitled to what we like. And I know it's women out here who don't like men who be doing that with other men, and they just want a man who's only attracted to women. And these men be just lying, like, just lying. So this is for entertainment, but it's also for awareness, because pay attention to the signs, pay attention to what's going on, pay attention to the mannerisms. And not to say that's just automatically going to make this man DL, but I feel like us as women, we don't pay attention to the signs. We just don't pay attention. And I feel like if we were paying attention more, a lot of us wouldn't be dealing with what we don't want to deal with. So, and that goes even just outside of DLs, like, that goes for just men in general. You just really paying attention to who they are, how they act when they're intoxicated, how they act when they're angry, how they act when they're peaceful. Like, just paying attention to that man and all different emotions, it helps you understand who he is truly, opposed to only paying attention to when everything's going good. It's like you got to pay attention to different phases of that man. But yeah, so right now I don't talk to Bestie. Me and Bestie haven't been friends for over a decade. Nothing, just really, more so just, I did feel like once, it was a time where it was just me and him. And I'm an only child, so I can be spoiled with, like, just having things to myself. But I really had him to myself. And, you know, my birthday's in January. His birthday is at the very end of December. And then it's Christmas. So it would be times where, like, I would get him something for Christmas and his birthday, and I wouldn't get nothing for my birthday or Christmas. And it's like, come on, man, I'm the girl. I don't care what your sexual preference is, but I'm the girl. So the main thing that stopped us from being friends when I moved and came back, and he just felt like I was supposed to come see him instead of him taking the time to like come where I am, knowing that I'm the one traveling from out of town, knowing that you do not come to the A to visit me. So when I do come back home to visit y'all, you're not the only one I'm here to see. And it was just like, now when he started to get comfortable in his, that's when he started meeting more friends that do the same things that he do and in the same position that he's in. And I do feel like that he started to put them friends before me. And it's like the final straw was with the whole, when I came back home, and it's like, come see me, I'm over here. And it's like, nah, dude, you got a car, come over here. This is where I'm at with my people. Like, come here. And I never seen him for the rest of that trip, and I never talked to him ever again. So if you're watching this, bestie, you know who you are. I love you, even though we don't talk no more. And this video is not to like throw your business out there, but you know this was crazy. Like, you older now. But yeah, y'all, this is my story time. I always do this. I don't know, peace is just like my go-to. But y'all, this is my story time. Thanks for being here. Sorry it's so short. I thought it was gonna be a little longer, but it is what it is. Hopefully I'll put both of them out in the same week and give y'all more content. But I am TheBreeze. This is TheBreeze lifestyle. Please, if you want to support your girl, comment, subscribe, like. 3 things for the free: comment, subscribe, and like. All right, y'all. Breezy out. Until next time. Bye.